Hello everyone. We'll be starting on the second understanding 2 of this course. We're looking at spreadsheets for management accounts, section 10 of the book, starting from page 303, and understanding 2 is located on page 315. I've taken a snip here of the understanding 2 just for ease, so we can have a look back and forth. And you can see here the first point here is open the report for printing file, which I've done here, and I've added the extra tab. But when you open this file here, you will see this file right here. I've also added the answer to the end here, but this is the file that you're looking for. And we'll go straight into it and have a look at the first point. So we've opened the file, which you can see here, and the second point then is point B. Add a footer to the document with your name in the left section and today's date in the right. Okay, so if we go back to the main file here, you can have a look. So obviously you'll start here in the home tab up here. You've got this is called a ribbon. This section up here is called a ribbon, and each one of these is a different ribbon basically, with different options to carry out different tasks, to add different features to the file. And the first one we're looking for is footer, and you can go to the insert tab here. So the insert tab is basically used to insert anything new to the file that is not already there. So such as you can use like charts and pictures and things like that you will do that through this section here. We're looking for the footer section. So what we can do is if you look at this section here, you can see this text icon here. If you see there's a little arrow just underneath there. If you click that little arrow, you'll see this bunch of options open up underneath, and you can see here header and footer is the one we're looking for. You have other options here, so you can add a text box and other bits and bobs here. But we are interested in the header and footer at the moment, so we will go ahead with that for now. So if we just open that up now, as you can see, this allows you to insert items at the top or the bottom of the page outside of the grid of the main body of the text. So this currently is looking at the header, but in our question you can see it asks us to add a footer. So if you go back to the main file again and just click in there again, you can see that there is an option to go down to the footer. Let me just go back to the insert tab again. Okay, scroll down, you got the footer down here. Okay, and it asks you to insert the name here on the left, so we'll just use a name. Let's call it Joe Blogs. Okay, and if you go to the right hand section, it then asks you to insert the current date, so we'll put the date today. So that's the 25th of December 2022. Okay, so once you've inserted that, and in the footer here, it will basically put this bottom label of your name and this date on every single page of this document. And once you've come out of this section here, so you can no longer see this grid with the 3 boxes, you need to go back to the previous screen so you can insert the other data and other items that you wish to carry out. You can simply just do that by clicking this little icon down here, normal view, which you can see here. You just click that little normal view here, it'll go back to the normal view, as you can see. And then what we'll do is we'll go on to the next point, which we can see here. So you can see that obviously we've inserted the date manually, so we can just ignore this one. So we will return to normal view using this icon down here. And the next item is option point D, change the orientation to landscape, and notice how the page break moves. So if we go back to the file, you can see this little perforated line that you can see running down here. If you can have a look closely, it's a little bit small, so it's hard to see. so you might need to concentrate a little bit. But you can see there's a line break right here. What we're trying to do basically is change this orientation of this file from portrait to landscape. So how you do that is you click on this page layout ribbon up here, and just go to orientation and click on this little arrow down here, and you can change it from portrait to landscape. Okay, and so when we do that, you can see that that line, which was previously here, has now moved to here. You can see there. So now the next point is go to print preview. So now what we're gonna be able to see how it would print if we were to print it as it is currently. So let's have a look. So if we go to the file and go to print, you can see that you've got the data here. You can see our name that we added here and the date, but you can see here it's cut off the end of the data here. It's not giving us a full data set because it runs onto the second page, which you can see here. There's 2 pages, and you can see the second page here holds part of the data. Okay, so if we go out of that again, just click this little arrow back, and you go back onto the main data again. The next point here is point F. Use page setup to fit the report to 1 page wide by 1 page tall. Okay, so basically what they're asking us to do is to make this data show all on 1 page rather than having it split onto 2 different pages. So what we can do, how we can do that is we can go to page layout over here and just click this little page setup section. If you see this little arrow here, click on this page setup little icon here. It's going to open up further options, and it will open up this option here. If you click on this one here, fit to, and on the question you can see it says 1 page wide by 1 page tall. So 1 page wide and 1 page tall, and we've clicked that option there. Once we click OK, you can see the perforated line, which was previously here, has now moved right to the other side of the data. And you can see if we go to the page setup now, page print, sorry, and go into here, you can see all of the data now appears in a single page with only 1 page there, with our name and date on the bottom as well as previously seen. And if we go back out of that again now here, and you can see that is we can compare it to the answer here, and you can see if we go to the file and print, you can see it's identical to what we've got. Okay, obviously the name is different and the date, etc. But yeah, so that's the complete of understanding 2. Hope you understood all of the bits. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments and I will try to answer any questions that you may have. Please like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. I will be loading up the understanding 3 shortly as well. So yeah, have a good day, and please forward any questions that you may have. Thank you.